All right. Last video of the day with this beautiful background. I keep trying to move the camera around just a little bit. We are going to talk about something that I also posted about last week, money. I talked about abundance. I talked about manifesting in these past couple of videos. I've talked about our intuitive abilities and setting intentions for making X amount of money a month. And if your attitude towards money isn't a healthy one, then it's going to be hard for you to put it on your list to manifest money. If you think that money is a root of evil, if you think money does not grow on trees or cannot just drop into someone's lap or cannot be earned simply by doing what we love, but we have to work hard for it, then it's going to be hard for you to manifest that, right? You need to have the belief that money is something that can just be manifested. You can say, God, I want X amount of money in my bank account, and it can show up for you. Now, if you don't believe it can show up for you, then it won't. Most likely, it will not. But if you believe that money can just show up for you and believe that God has an endless source of creativity and ingenuity of how many different ways he can bring you that money, and it doesn't have to be because you worked yourself to a rag through the week, then that money can show up for you. More than that, if we believe that money does good things for us, that money raises our vibration, just like eating good food and reading books to keep us intelligent, challenging ourselves, being a good person, just like all those things raise our vibration. Having knowledge, being surrounded by good friends, all these things that make us good people, that raise our vibrations. Money is one of those things that raises our vibrations. Now, so many of you will be having like this, what is she talking about? Money is the root of all evil. We're supposed to stay away from money. Money makes people petty. Money makes people, think only about money. It makes them shallow. It makes them, covet things, and it makes them go after materialism. No. That's if you choose to believe that. And that's if that's the way you choose to live your life. But what if you choose to live your life saying, God, I want money so that I can do better in this world. I want money so that I can go buy X outfit, because I know that if I wear that outfit, I'm going to feel on top of the world. And if I show up to the world feeling on top of the world, I'm going to go farther in life. And you can say, God, I'd really like money to buy this car as opposed to that car, because this car will not just be a safer, more efficient option for my family, but also because being behind the wheel of this car will help me get to the job that I love doing, will help me take my kids to things that are going to help them grow in life, take them on adventures that are going to help expand their love of life and their knowledge and their experience and their connection to this land. And because when I sit behind this wheel, it raises my energy level. It makes me feel on top of the world. And when I show up feeling on top of the world, I am going to bring my best A game. The same thing with your home, with furnishings. Can you buy the bare minimum cheapest things? Yes. Can you earn the bare minimum that you need in order to get through life? Yes. Or you can say, hey, why not have fun? Why not live my life at the highest level? Why make things more difficult by living in a way that I'm going to have to constantly be concerned with what I'm spending money on? I want to buy strawberries even when they're 20 shekel for a pint or 24 shekel for a pint, because it's good nutrients for my family and they gobble it up and it's giving them good food. I want to be able to buy the 70% whole wheat flour that my kids will eat without question. It replaces their plain white flour with this nutrient rich, wonderful flour. I want to be able to spend the money even though it's double the price. I want to invest in that, and I want to be able to do that without worrying about how much money I'm going to have left at the end of the month. God, please give me an abundance of money so that I can feed my family in a way that will feed their health and nourish them. So when we look at what money can buy, not in terms of material possessions, it's not a matter of amassing more clothing or, higher brand names, or I don't care if you bought that outfit that makes you on top of the world at Marshall's or Target or at the thrift store. If it makes you feel on top of the world, doesn't matter how much money you spent on it. I just want you to feel like you can spend the money to get the things that make you feel on top of the world. And if, there was another line that I was going for here, but the point is, that it's not about amassing material things. It's about filling your life with the energy that just buoys you, just brings you right up, so that you're showing up to the world with this wow energy. So many people comment when I'm talking about my energy. So many people who have seen what I've gone through over the past 7 months hear me talking about it, and they just comment on my energy. And that energy comes from showing up in this place of, I have everything I need right now, and in this next moment I'm going to have everything I need, and I'm not going to think twice about getting a healing treatment if that makes me feel on top of the world, because living with pain does not help me show up feeling on top of the world. And if I bought this jacket because I fell in love with it, and it didn't matter that I had just bought a whole bunch of other winter things and didn't necessarily need this jacket, my energy needed this jacket. I use the word need, every time I wear it, I feel wow. And when I show up to the world that way, it's so much nicer than showing up to the world with, I'm wearing like this, sugbet, like this, tattered outfit or whatever, like something that I bought because it was the right price, but really doesn't fit me well, or because it doesn't really resonate with me. It's not my color. You're going to show up to the world with a different energy if you're not dressed the way that resonates with you, if you're not driving the car that resonates for you, if you're not surrounded by the furniture that represents your energy, the colors, all these things, and people too. This isn't just about money, but I want you to understand how money helps us just as much as the high resonating people and high resonating food and the high resonating health. All these things that money is one more thing. It's energy. It's one more thing that feeds our energy. So I'm sure this is bringing up a lot of things for people, and that people have a lot of comments or questions. Please feel free, and also check out what I've been writing about on Facebook, and please like this, subscribe to the channel, and set your notifications so that you see them and see new videos when they come up. And please, please, please share with anyone who you think would enjoy this. All right. Mwah. Sending love. Share to what?